Hey up lads, we're here for bench day, regular strength. I'm Tom, this is Dan, we've got a friend today.
Hello.
I'm going to work up to 120 kilo for a double, hopefully. And hopefully it goes better than the 160 double went yesterday. And I don't need a 4-minute rest in between each rep. Dan has got a few sets of 1 and then an AMRAP at 65. Let's get going, eh?
Let's do it.
Do you want to do the bar?
I'll move the bar. My knee's fucked, man. I'm going to have to put that strap on.
Strap on?
For bench press. I'll need it for the overhead.
They're wrist wraps?
Yeah, they're really good. Because I've got crunchy wrist over here.
Ooh. Oh, there's safeties. So I think I'm just going to go 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Hopefully we get at least one. $40 went.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Do you want to go like...
I was trying to find where it was. I was like,
Slam it backwards. Do you want to go 55? 52.5 and then 65.
yeah.
I'll do 60. Yeah, if I put 2 5s on.
52.5. For what, 3? And then just bang out 65?
Yeah.
For 1?
Yeah.
I've basically stopped using the designated bench press at the gym and just use the rack with a bench because they're all like is a bench exercise, overhead bench, like staying on the one machine rather than having to like
move around a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I do everything in this cage. It's perfect for all things.
I think I told you my gym only has 2 benches anyway.
But it has 100 treadmills that no one's on.
Yeah, there's a lot. What are we putting on?
Take off a 5 and put a little 2.5 on.
A little baby weight.
Yeah, it makes a difference, man. If I could add 2.5 kilo onto my PR, I'd be stoked.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah, Jackson, you're bad.
Crying, man.
Crying won't get you in. Crying don't get me anything.
Okay, boy.
Crying got you something.
Yeah. Easy.
Okay. So next is
That's a
65.
5.
What?
That's a 5.
You said 2.5 on it?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
2.5 total. Yeah.
Couple
That's
of
good.
fucking...
Left arm's getting stronger.
Yeah.
Plate maths. I speak in halves when I mean fulls. Can I leave again?
You want to go? Go on then.
And then in 10 minutes we'll come back. Sick. Put them in there and never use them.
Man, you got tons of stuff.
Yeah. I've got the full Parkside Dremel and accessory kit. Yeah, so internet people, if anyone's watching, he's here, so he
That's
might not actually
one
be
less for you.
watching. Dan's got 5 sets of 1 at 65 kilo with an AMRAP at the end. It's the first week of your peak
Peak
phase
phase 2.
Peak phase 2.
I think it's phase 2.
So is this the last one before you try a new PR?
I've got like 3 weeks, so yeah.
Dan's actually doing Bull Mastiff, not whatever I'm doing where I just make stuff up.
I'm peak wave 3. This is week 1 of wave 3.
The AMRAP on the last set today, however many more than 1 he gets, he adds that as a percentage onto his next sets next week. So this is the easy week. I'm telling him he's got to get 10.
I mean, it might be. I'd like this moving, so.
My knee.
It always feels weird when you're doing 1 though, doesn't it? Just like 1. Yeah.
We got 10. We got 10 easy in four more goes.
Put that down. 1.
20, please.
Oh.
Thank you, sir. I think I did it the last time. Whatever. So, last warm-up, I'll do this for 1 or 2. And then we will send 120. Big 1.
A big one.
You ready to be a social media celebrity? I think this is going to get us at least 10 more followers. It blew up over the weekend. I went from like 37 to 46 subscribers.
Someone must have shared you.
I don't know. Just obviously excellent content.
Yeah, finally made it.
You ready?
I've done
It's
enough.
weird with the first week, isn't it? Because obviously...
But also, you've done heavier and it scales it back down because it
Yeah.
puts the reps up.
Yeah.
And it's like, you feel like you should be going heavier, but
Not yet.
yeah, I've enjoyed it because in 2 weeks' time, when I'm actually heavier, you've kind of built up for it.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
What are we putting on? How many?
20 and a 10. In that order, otherwise it'll look silly.
So what did that bring you to?
120 kilos.
120 kilos.
This is my PR. I've never pressed more than this, although I've been very close. So, I don't know. I'm probably being a bit ambitious trying it for 2. But, why not? We're here,
If you
aren't
don't
we?
try, you don't get.
Nope.
No?
No. I thought I was being a bit ambitious with the squat and the bench.
You got 1.5.
Yeah, 1 and a little bit. I'll do another single at that, and then a back off set or 2. At least I actually tried that one. I didn't even try the second squat yesterday.
let's put the strap-on-ons.
Strap on. Maybe I should have had some of them. Is this the one?
This is the AMRAP. This is the biggie.
Well, you've got to hit 10 now because I didn't do mine. So it's one of us who's got to do something good.
I mean, no matter how many I do, that's as many as I could do. Okay, 10. I don't know if I can count that far.
It's the one after 9. Fuck off thing. Seven, 8, 9. Go on. Finish it. Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, easy.
At least one of us did some.
I could have happily stopped at 7 there.
Yeah, but you're not allowed. That's good. You don't have back offsets, do you? That's your.
Yeah, no, I do that and then I move to the next one.
Okay. I don't know if I need to do another 120 single, to be honest. Might as well. Shall I have a go?
Might as well.
I think I might have emptied the tank on the last one, to be honest. Okay. The second of my double. I only have to do a half rep now, though, don't I? So, like, that's 2 total.
Yeah, you just do a half. And you're done.
Oh my god.
1.
There we go. Double. Where's my hat? Can we do it facing this way? Then it looks cool. It looks sexier on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show them what it. Yeah, that totally works. Oh man, glad we didn't go with 60.
Okay, so it's what, 4 or 4? Oh, my knee.
Is it popping?
Yeah. Fuck off.
I've never done a push press. I might have a go at that next.
It's really bad, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be doing these exercises.
Overhead press.
Yeah.
Is it all right on squats?
Yeah, it's fine on squats.
So weird.
So it's been fine all day. Then I've got in and out of the car a few times.
No, it's bad.
And because my car's low down, I pivot in. And it like, it's that just that motion. And once it gets
Slightly twisting.
once it gets like a bubble in it,
Yeah.
I've got to wait for the bubble to go out of it.
I have a thing where if I sit on a chair that's at like a certain angle, my hip kind of separates.
Yeah.
Like I guess it's a sublux, is it, where it doesn't actually dislocate? And that's weird because obviously I can squat with
Oh, there we go.
hundreds of kilos. Is it all right now?
Yeah, I found a way to fix it. So go all the way of the motion, then all the way back, and it like pops it out.
It's weird being old, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even know if that was really a push press or if I was just moving my legs and then straight pressing it.
That feels better. But yeah, what I've been doing is like when that knee goes, instead of trying to split the load when I launch it up,
Yeah.
I've just been putting it all onto the left, and I can still get through the workout with like that. I'm going to move this mic.
Yeah. Put it in your ear.
My ear
Put it in your mouth.
from a bumhole. Okay. And I'm going to do it with my back because I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah, do it.
I'm just here for the exercise.
If we don't gain 20 subscribers though, because you face backwards, I'm gonna kick off. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
He went again.
This is good for you. If anyone's planning on getting into strength training based on these antics, you should definitely do it because it's really good for your body.
Healthy.
Exercise is good for you. It's mad how much harder it is stood up. I did 60 for 10 on the other day. Maybe that's why it's hard. You got this and then spotter press.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then go and eat.
And then that's
Special fried rice.
Nice. You should constantly be peaking because then you only have to do 3 exercises.
The dream.
Just log my thing. I did 120 kilo for 2 singles, just like we planned.
Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan.
Yeah. You do 1 strict.
Yeah.
Second one. Get rid of the knee.
Well, just to see how it feels against the method that I'm doing. Because like, I could go backwards in weight and do all of them strict.
Yeah.
I want to do heavier.
Yeah. The overhead press is really good at getting more weight above head, isn't it? I've never done it because I feel like my coordination's quite shit. But I think, let me move this. My front rack position's terrible because I can't move my arm because this is really good for you. I can't really do front squats because it doesn't go in. My left shoulder's knackered.
Have you done this one?
I don't even think like that's a push press. I think I'm just dipping and driving and then pressing.
It basically gives it that little bit of momentum.
Yeah.
That you're not having to like really push through that first bit, that like 5%, because it's already moving. But yeah, for the front squats, my mobility, I can't do that either. So I've done this.
That proper presses on my shoulder.
But you build against it.
I mean, like because it dislocates.
Oh, don't do that.
It's why I can't do a low bar back squat either because it sits on a place where it feels like the shoulder's just gonna
Say goodbye.
Yeah, so high bar it is. It's fine. It's really good for you.
Health. Epitome of health.
Right.
And you're not tired all the time, or really full all the time.
Basically, never tired. Oh man, I found a way to counteract being full all the time. I split my lunch meal. Yeah, just get the shits and don't eat for free. No, I split my lunch meal into 2 meals. Now I have 2 medium-sized meals instead of 1 massive meal, and it's pretty good.
Fish and a rice cake.
Fish and a rice cake, beef and a beefcake.
Beef and a beefcake and some tren.
I was like making this bowl of food, and it was like this big coming out of the top, and I was like eating it for lunch at work, and then just sitting there like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But if I split it, if I half of it at 1 and half of it at 4, fine.
I mean, I call it the meal. I prepared the meal in an evening. So my normal one is like 2.5, 3 chicken thighs, a half cup of rice from raw, so it's like loads when it's cooked.
Right, a cup and a half total.
And then the equivalent of like half an onion, 1.5 peppers, and like quarter punnet of mushrooms or something.
Nice.
Just to have something that is not meat or rice. Okay, 4. And then the next day it's the same thing, but with some egg.
That's good. Eggs got vitamin in. Eggs is healthy.
Protein!
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh.
It looks like you actually get something out of your push press. I don't feel like I do.
I feel like when you're doing it, you're not putting it on your chest. You're not like.
Yeah, it don't go. Shall I lean back a little bit? I think you lean back a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm like. It's like folded from the middle,
Yeah.
like a wobbly rack of ribs.
Triple extension through the fucking ankle there. Yeah, I think I probably need to practice it lighter.
Also, you don't put the bar physically on you. You still hold it like spot-o, like 2 inches off your chest.
Yeah. There we go. And then do it at the top.
I don't know which one of your joints that was that made noise. So they went crunchy pop. Clunk.
It's absolutely knackered. So we need to get a big bench press in before my arm stops working. I feel like I can stand up.
Who's
all
going?
day.
Me.
It's
me,
me, if you want. I'll do an extra set and then it's harder because it's more or something. How many are you doing? 4?
4x4.
I'll do 5.
Nice.
I say that now, but by the time I've done 4, I'll be like, man, spot. It's horrible.
They are horrible. They're not as horrible as doing whatever spot-o overhead press ones are. Like paused overhead press. So I was doing them and it was like pausing at the top for 1 second. Oh, it was going up and then 3 seconds down.
Tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? I always end up putting the weight on that's heavy and then being like, it doesn't need to be this heavy because I'm doing it fucking slow as out. I bet that's hard after you've just done an AMRAP with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it. I'm like, I might have to take off the 5 for the last one.
Okay.
Or do 6 to 2.5 for the rest of it. Because also, like, there's nothing wrong with going backwards if that's how you need to go forwards.
Yeah. I need to learn that because I always just try and do the thing that I had in my head, and then if I fail it, I get miserable and angry, and it ruins my day. So it's really good for your mental health as well.
But it is really nice when you go to do a workout and everything goes up by like 5 or 10, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it'll all be worth it in like 4 weeks' time when I get hopefully a PR on at least one of the exercises. I'm going to put 70 on. See how that goes.
I mean, the ones that I find I'm really happy with is when the dumbbell ones, like the accessory ones, go up. So I've been stuck at for tricep extension, I've been stuck at 28.4 for like, feels like a month.
Yeah.
And then it finally went up to 30.6 this week for 3x12. And I'm like, happy with it, feeling worn down. And then I do the, whatever, red elk fly. They're stuck at 24, but they're about to go up to 28.
They're really hard to progress, aren't they? Because it's such a small thing.
I mean, I started them on, at the start of this program on 8.
Okay.
So gone from 8 to 12
Yeah.
per arm.
Yeah. That's good. I sacked them off and started doing just, I don't know. I haven't even been doing bull masters. I've just been doing random shit
You've been doing Staffy Lab.
No, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to call the plan that I'm making. 6, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2. That'll show them. That's loads of numbers.
I mean, I started training in May last year.
Yeah.
And then I stopped smoking in June, and I like stopped training for a month because I was like a puddle of myself. So I've been training properly since like the start of July.
Yeah.
Properly. So I'd be interested to see like how things were in July to how things are now.
Yeah. You've got to get more than a 150 squat, more than a 180 deadlift. And what was the bench?
Bench was 80.
80.
But I failed at 80 on the first try, so I went back down to 70, did 70, 72, 75, 77 and got 80.
Just warm ups.
Yeah.
Actually warming up.
And overhead was 62 and a half.
And now we're doing
it for reps.
Yeah. It works, doesn't it? Like if you just show up. Try.
So much showing up though.
I think if you'd done 65 for 10, then you're definitely getting more than 80 on the bench.
Oh yeah.
You would have thought.
I think ambitiously, I don't think I'll get 100 on this trip, but I think maybe 95 would be dreamy.
That'd be good. Yep. That's good.
So next week is 3 sets of 1. Hold.
That's a pause. I might try 90 at last.
3 sets of 1 instead of 5 sets of 1. What
okay.
do I have 1 left of these? Silly things.
Yeah.
I have 2 left.
2? Do you want 62 and a half again, or just 60?
62 and a half, fine. No good.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Forest fall.
I am going to try 90. How about that? If we can't do 120 for a double, maybe we can do 90 for 4 spotter presses.
At the end of the workout.
It'll be alright. It might not be alright.
I love like the last, the 2 accessory exercises, doing the last like 2 or 3 reps on the last sets of those.
Yeah.
And just feeling like my body's all torn up. I'm like, gotta get there. We're nearly done. Go and eat banana.
So often I get to the end and it's like the bodybuilding thing, and I'm like, I really just don't want to be in here anymore. I just want to leave. Like, I've done my squats and my RDLs or whatever. That'll do. And I've started just leaving, which is probably not that good. I haven't really. I did a few times. I spat my dummy out, but for the most part. I think once I'm actually back on a actual plan and not just doing random shit, maybe I'll be a bit more whatever. But I'm quite enjoying just fucking around and finding out.
Yeah.
Cool. Can do a spot low press with 90.
What RPE did you put that at?
I reckon I could have done 1 or 2 more, so I guess 8 or 9. Maybe.
Alright, let's do it. I had a frigging Skyliner before I came here and a fried rice after.
What are you doing? 90 for 4?
Yeah. Not today, anyway. I think.
When PR.
When will I be doing 90? I'm not even going to do 90 for 1, am I?
A new PR, and it's a spot O press, and it's 4 reps. I have 1 more set, I think, unless I haven't logged one. I'll do 1 more afterwards. Let's see about 95 for laugh.
Yeah, you've got 1 more because you went first.
Yeah. And I was going to do, an extra. Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, boy. Easy.
Oh, no. Oh, I could take all this rubbish off.
Mega Man gear.
I like being at the limit though. And if this silly gear helps me feel like I'm getting that extra 5-10% or whatever, then
I think it's good. I think it makes me feel safer. Like, my elbows were pretty crunchy and gross before I started wearing the sleeves. It just keeps some warmth in, doesn't it? So, 95. We'll see about that. I don't know if I'll be able to do 4, to be honest. I might, though.
just try your best, Tom.
Positive thinking. Gotta fail every single set. RPE a bit harder than last time. Maybe my perceived effort wasn't as much on the 90. Oh. Right, fellas, thanks for coming. I didn't adjust the camera between the overhead press and the bench press, so you're not going to have seen fucking shit. I am a professional at this. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.